Hello noodles and their dads, and welcome to Final Fantasy Fridays episode 13 Extra! Just a little few things that I forgot to post, post about. Yeah, so this piece of news just recently cropped up. I didn't exactly have time to fit it into last week's, well not last week's, the full part of the episode is that the Coliseum, which debuted in Final Fantasy 13-2, will be returning in Lightning Returns. Returning Lightning Returns, see what I did there? So yes, it is said that it will be returning in some form, quote unquote. So I don't know how I feel about this, because I thought the Coliseum was a complete waste of my time. I beat the enemies, didn't get the crystal. Beat the enemies, didn't get the crystal. You should get the crystal. You should have a 100% of getting the crystal. You have a 100% of getting a Gigantor, which a fight that takes 30 seconds. But this fight that takes 40 minutes, you got 10% chance of getting Lightning and Amadar on your team. Ugh, it just stressed me out. I've been grinding in that game, and I never got Lightning and Amadar, or any Coliseum monster for that. I never got any of them. This, crap. But it will be returning in some form. Whether it's going to be the actual Coliseum or a new one, we do not know. But I must admit, the story sequence in the Coliseum is the best scene in Versus 13-2. I must admit, when you've met the Valvador, or the Timekeeper, and he was that sort of ghosty thing. It was really creepy in the music. That was so creepy. So yeah, that's just another one of those things to add to the list of recurring things for Lightning Returns. We already know Lightning's coming back, obviously. Chocolina, loads of other stuff. So yeah. Also, some more Lightning Returns news. Well, not really news. This is just old stuff as well. I don't think I've ever mentioned it before, but the Crystarium system will not, Crystarium or Crystadium, whatever you want to say, Crystarium system will not be returning for Lightning Returns. Instead, you will level up via shops and upgrades. You buy the upgrades from shops. Upgrades make you level up. That's what you do. I think it's a terrible idea. Love the Crystarium. We can go back to the old Final Fantasy where you just kept fighting and you leveled up. That was good. But good thing in the Crystarium is it was allowed you to look at different jobs and know where you had to get stronger in, like healing or strength or magic. You know, that was quite useful. So some more Versus news. The endless amount of Versus news. Haha. So this news has been floating around for ages, but I think this is probably confirmed now. The Versus is going to be a PS3 exclusive. But not only is it going to be a PS3 exclusive, it's also going to be a PS3 and PS4 exclusive. So this is going to be a very strange thing, because the PS4 is essentially a PS3. Dear God, that was so dumb. The PS4 is essentially a PC. There we go. It runs like a PC. It's also been branded as the world's best PC. So you're essentially using your computer to run your TV. It's like Steam. That's what it's like. This big picture. Steambox, Piston, whatever you want to call it. Whatever Valve's going to do. And the PS3 is a console. So essentially they're going to have to make two games. They're going to have to make one for the PS3, one for the PS4. Because there's no way, you can't just do one of those things where you hop from thing to thing. It's not like Bioshock Infinite on the console and Bioshock Infinite on the PC. Sure, they have to make some tweaks and the graphics could be changed and all that. But on the PS4 you want to have stunning, lovely, refined graphics. On the PS3, sure, they're good, but the graphics are a bit shoddy. When you see them compared to PC games, definitely they look a bit shoddy. But yeah, this has just been sort of floating around for a while that it was going to be a PS4 exclusive only, but I think it's pretty much been confirmed that it's coming to both consoles. So it's going to come out by the end of this console cycle. I believe PS3 is going to keep producing until 2015, or is that the Vita? I'm not sure. One of them is going to be still cycling till then. So more PS4-ish news exclusiveness. Is Final Fantasy 15 going to be a PS4 exclusive? My answer to this is probably yes. Final Fantasy 15 will be a PS4 exclusive, because why else would Square Enix announce revealing a new title? Who knows if this is going to be Final Fantasy 15 though? versus maybe Final Fantasy 15. Just the next Final Fantasy, is it going to be a PS4 exclusive? I think yes, because I think the next Final Fantasy is going to be a tech demo. It's not going to be doing much. I think it's going to be that sort of gap filler. It's the 15th one in the series. If it is, it's going to be, you know, a lot of big debut for it. Oh, Final Fantasy 15, it made it this far, blah blah blah. It's been 5 years, blah blah blah. So essentially, it's probably going to be a PS4 exclusive because they want to see what they can do. Then maybe the next one will be a PS3 and PS4 exclusive, but that's highly unlikely. If they do a PS4 exclusive with Final Fantasy 15 or the next Final Fantasy, it's obvious that it's going to be an exclusive for the rest of that time on the PS4. That's what they're going to do. They're going to keep manufacturing for that. But little friend that's getting left out is Durango. So this is today's talk. Durango, Xbox 720, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it Durango. The news about that today, I didn't like to know because I'm not exactly a Microsoft fan, is that the reveal for the next Xbox will be coming in in May the 21st. So it was 20. There's a 20 in there. I knew that. Yeah. So May the 21st. Put that in your diaries, all you pricks who are Microsoft fans. That's why I shouldn't have said that. You lovely people who are Microsoft fans. Put that in your diaries. So essentially, well, they couldn't really announce much for the Xbox so far because, well, obviously it's not really there, not really out yet, but Final Fantasy has stayed a PS3 exclusive for a lot. Well, not PS3, a PlayStation sort of brand for a while, because Square Enix, you sort of see them as a Sony thing, don't you? I don't know. But, you know, Final Fantasy 7 was the first Final Fantasy to be debuted on a PlayStation console, and just really took off from there. You didn't really see Final Fantasies appearing on other consoles since then. None of them made it to the original Xbox, I don't believe. PS2 ones, they were all exclusives as well. And the only Xbox, I believe, the only Xbox One actually made it there was Final Fantasy 13. It was on, and 13 too, sorry. They two both made it on Xbox, and Lightning Returns is going to be one of those. That also brings a question: is Lightning Returns going to get a next gen release as well? Now, I really don't think so, because Lightning Returns, as we know, has been in production for, when was 13 out? It was out in 2009. So it's really been in production since Final Fantasy 13-2 was finished, which would have been about 2010 or something. So it's been in production for about 3 years, Lightning Returns, and, well, they'd started on it. The sort of minimum production started on it. They're at 70% complete, at least that was. Probably about 80% complete now, because that's the last I read in Games Master. As that's going to be moving over to the next console, maybe that's a secret. Maybe Lightning Returns is going to come out on the next console. Who knows? Most likely, next Final Fantasy next gen will be a spin-off. I don't see them doing anything big anytime soon. They want to focus on 13, as it seems, and all the bravest, blah blah blah, all this pish, HC remakes, localizations, all that jazz. So, ladies and gents, thank you for inviting me to your screens. I will leave you all now. Don't forget to check other episodes if you haven't already. And thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. So, from myself, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Ciao!